Hi there, Virgo. Oh, wow. So at the bottom of the deck this month, we have the Ace of Swords. So the bottom of the deck is like an underlying theme, a subconscious theme, something we want to bring to the surface, something that's affecting the situation. We may or may not realize it, but it's sort of a foundation, something. It's not really the focus, but it's significantly influencing the situation. And what the Ace of Swords tells me is that we're really getting clear this month. We're cutting away all the BS, we're cutting away unnecessary things and getting really focused and clear about what we want in our lives, how we're moving forward, what we will and will not accept. It's aha moments. It's the thought, the idea um, for a new direction. The focus is the Lover's card. And so this card is, of course, it can be about love, and this can also have um, I always like to say I have one book that, and it's very sort of random because I don't ever really think of this card this way, but there's this one book that has a spread and breaks every card down by a category and gives a meaning for that category. And I always remember, I think it's in the unexpected position. This says an unsolicited kiss. So I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there because we have the Lovers. So this is about, of course, you can meet someone this month or take a relationship to a new level, or really be weighing a relationship, whether you want to stay in it or not. But it's truly a card about choice. So I like it with the Ace of Swords because it's really getting clear and really being thoughtful about what you say your priorities are in life, and whether your actions match your perception, your what you say. Um, do you have like this is kind of funny. I used to do yoga a lot, but I really haven't at all in many years, but I used to really be into it. But I follow like all these yoga people on Instagram. If you looked at my Instagram account, you'd probably think I'm like this big yoga person, but I'm not. And I really want to, and I really like yoga, but I tend to just walk on the treadmill because I like to watch a show or watch YouTube videos it helps me. I don't know. I'm just more likely to work out that way. So, maybe should I really be following this yoga stuff on YouTube? If, I don't know. Am I really matching what I'm saying? It's just something to think about. It's an interesting, and this can be on a much bigger scale or a much smaller scale. And I do have an Instagram account, by the way. It tends to be more personal stuff, but I don't post all that often, but it's QWANDS if anyone's interested. So the Lover's card, really nice card. Isn't this a beautiful deck? This truly is probably my favorite deck. It has sentimental value to me because I've just had it for so long and I used it exclusively for years. It's gotten me through some of the most difficult times in my life. Maybe that's why. Okay, so let's turn these over. Whoa, in the career category, the Ten of Cups and the Hermit. Nice. This card it's kind of echoing what I was just saying about, are you living your life kind of the way, like, is it matching what you think and your ideal life? But this is, what is your ideal happily ever after? Is it truly your happily ever after? Your career that what is your ideal career? This is the career category. It, is it what your parents wanted you to do? Is it what you think you've put on yourself, society wants you to do? Or is it what feeds your soul? We all have to pay the bills. Don't get me wrong. That's why this is a side business for me, the tarot cards. But is it fear that holds me back from not trying to do this full time? what truly is going to make me happy? And then the real tricky thing is, though, are you truly going to be happy? Or is the grass always greener? And that there has to be some acceptance of your life is what it is at this exact moment, and being grateful for where you are and keep working towards where you want to go. What is going to bring true happiness in your career? Look at other times you've changed jobs. There's always that honeymoon period where things are great, and then the reality of the monotony, or your supervisor that's not good at her job, or the one customer that just is so rude to you. You know what I mean? The reality of the situation always sets in. So how do you I worked with this one lady, and she was like, Jen, you have to deal with difficult people no matter where your job is. And it's such a good point, and I've always remembered that. That was probably almost 20 years ago. So how do you make it your happily ever after right now? Because this isn't a destination. You don't all of a sudden, yes, there are times in your life where I'm like, I'm really happy, but is it sustainable? I don't know. Hopefully it is for you. That's wonderful. But to be able to sustain it, I think it's really a shift in your mind. And then it's paired here with the Hermit card, which is about soul searching. Taking any religion that you were brought up with or practiced, any spiritual teachings, societal norms or expectations, your life experiences, and really pondering those, going within, really deeply looking at them and figuring out what makes sense to you and how you want to conduct yourself in this life. Again, echoing that, the Lover's card. Are your actions matching what's going to feed your soul? So really sort of maybe some big career changes for some people, or just some really internal shifts about what makes you happy, and realizing it comes from within. It's a little chilly out here. Okay, and so this category is like home, outside of work. We have the 8 of Cups, so maybe needing to leave something behind. Whoa, and the 2 of Cups. I'd be interested to see what's in the romance category. So I'm sort of, what just first came to mind is this is a card about leaving. It doesn't necessarily have to be leaving a bad situation behind, an emotionally bad situation. Like on a very superficial level, I read this as, you end a relationship instead of the person you're in the relationship with ending it. It's a little different. It's like you coming to the realization you need to walk away. Some people also portray this as like a child moving out and going to college, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. So for some of you, your kids could be moving out. You could be moving out if you're a kid and sort of starting your life. But could be about needing to make some changes in the home or in your personal life and leaving something behind. This is almost like the stages of grief, and sometimes people can get caught. So there's sort of like the stage where you may be in denial about things not working, and then you sort of are, angry and try to fight it, whatever, go through. And then there's like the realization you have to leave, but you can get stuck there and not actually leave. And then you can leave, but then you can still sort of be stuck. And then you get to the point where you're ready to sort of open yourself up to something new coming in. So I feel like some of you guys are finally in the position to truly let someone go. So this is like a cord cutting. I tried a cord cutting for the first time a little bit ago, and it was on YouTube. I think it was Yogini Tarot posted one. She's really lovely. You should go check her out. And so I did it. And she said that sometimes the person you're doing the cord cutting with, all of a sudden they can like amp up their contact with you, like they sense something. So nothing really happened, and then all of a sudden that happened, and it was like harassing almost. I don't know. So it's kind of interesting. You guys may want to look at doing a cord cutting or any sort of, I'm really into symbolic things like writing their name down on a piece of paper, the situation down on a piece of paper and letting it go, and either letting it go or wishing it well, and sort of making an official, tangible release to then be able to welcome in this beautiful energy of the Two of Cups. So a little bit, this duality is showing up here. Again, the duality of the Lovers card in the letting go and at the same time accepting something new coming in. So let's look at the romance category. The Ten of Wands, interesting. Oh, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's that same energy. So this is sort of the straw that broke the camel's back, right? It's the just one wand too many that you go, enough. I need to put some things down. I need to let some things go. I need to, I'm overburdened. I can't do this anymore. And the tens, we have actually another 10, the 10 of Cups. I can't do this anymore. I need to release. So this feeling of releasing, and then it welcomes in this change. The knights are changes in the Sutra and changes of emotions and feelings. And he's right down in the water. He's right in his feelings and his emotions. So releasing a burden in order to bring in new love. So for a lot of you, it's new love, taking love to a next level, truly letting go of something from the past so that you can be fully present in the moment and accept and not be bringing baggage into a new partnership. Now these cards over here are like an overall lesson spirituality card. We have the Three of Wands. I love it. The horse and the little dog drinking out of the... So cute. Your ships are coming in. Wow, and the Ace of Cups. This is a beautiful reading. This is just a beautiful card. New emotional beginning. So this is the things you've put time and energy into starting to bear fruit. Your fires, that fire energy, that motivation, that passion, you're starting to get, what do I want to say, like acknowledgement, or not really acknowledgement, because that's more Six of Wands. You're just starting to see some results, and it helps to keep you motivated, because you're like, okay, those decisions I made, those things I released, those things I retooled and adjusted they were worth it. It was doing the right thing, and so you're going to feel motivated because of it, because it's like, yes, okay, I'm on the right path. I adjusted, and it was the right thing to do, and I'm moving forward, and I'm feeling really good about things. And just really this change in attitude and energy, and really being at the place where you can release things that are not working and start living the life that you have on your Instagram feed. Is you're just going to have more confidence. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel happier. And it's going to just bring in it's like almost that law of attraction. You're just going to start attracting more and more and have this new emotional beginning on a much higher level of happiness, of existence in your life. And some of you are definitely falling in love. Absolutely. Or the person you're with, you're taking it to a new level. It's really beautiful. Super. I've had I think Libra's reading was crazy good too. It had like the star, the wish card, and the Six of Wands, I think, or something like that. So if you have a lot of Libra in your chart or something, go check that out. Okay, well, I'll leave it there. I really appreciate you stopping by and watching, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care.